the entire nation. Enra against Nebi Wumpa, Enra Namafonso ye has vote against. But did you see that cross from Ibrahim Salifu? And the connection was equally very good from Isaac Mensah. Hearts of folk. Enya one goal. They go into the second leg. Because so in Morocco, Casablanca. Now, who had to work chances in saying, Coach Sabobo say, has Nibia Enya Butre. Or say, keep calm. Or someone going to qualify Morocco. Who's the house of work with Yachivi? Well, Yababa share and no a 7 in Samahodo. Asantigoroko, and a Liwa FC, a lower tier side, more AUAE. Omnium 1-1, Nina as part of their preseason. Mobile na Steven Mankuna. Oh no, a branch of a coin nano. And yes, you to Tuntrano. Yabasha, and on some Black Queens of Ghana on somewhere. And also, yeah, the Ebebaning somehow do I abuano. I de Ebenina. But it's true, if you know how to vote game, any preseason, how do our air clubs in here? As Santiago go in Dubai, Midiama, Omugo so tall, our mobile number of friendlies. And then seminar, yeah, the bar. Ewo age medi so badan sana no ya bakwa mo no Andy Casillas
Jawan
say imagine say no the far no mind the far no mind the far no mind we goes no mabanda over no mind akwa no say so trumpet say referee the whistle with you we say trumpet than call no ba because say baby anyway Manchester United Leicester City share go. Na Manchester City. Na Leicester share. Na Manchester City. And 2 quick goals. And did you see Amate? Our very own Amate. Now who headlines? I'm saying Amate pockets Ronaldo.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what you will not do a shit bottom. The entire duration of the game.
Yeah.
But is it only going to social will be able to be?
Well, before Man United discussing all my troubles, it was a great day for African players. Edouard Mendy, Salah, Patson Daka, Amate, make up Premier League.
But let's be, come on. Who said Edouard Mendy? Fine, when he was a good goalkeeper, but he won the game for Chelsea. He won it.
Absolutely.
Because both saves or about 5 crucial.
But
Brentford for themselves,
oh, absolutely. In fact, last 30 minutes or so, Chelsea fan be able press and can run away. It was a very good game. Frank Onyeku, Matthias Jensen, Canos, and all of that. Yeah, Chelsea. Not the best of performances in terms of sending our person Chelsea Bebo. Unfortunately, there was no Rudiger in Timalang side. In fact, Trevor Choloba amazing. They were missing Thiago Silva and Andres Christensen in Belgium. And truth be told, Edouard Mendy, Modemoswa, Niaka Malang Sa, and you see defending here, and your branch of Ruby Love to Sheik in central midfield or Kwakwe, one of. In my estimation, maybe a discovery for Thomas Tuchel as far as season we're concerned. Until first half, Chelsea were quite in the picture. First half, dominant. First 25 minutes of the second half, not dominance, no. But the latter parts of the game, especially Sanyana's Brentford, the hit it side post, no, or hit it side post twice. So you feel that Chelsea were quite lucky. So munya maximum points, but a away game up against Frank Thomas side, very well drilled side, and I must say, sir, these are some of the points. I owe your team shall be lusu, but Chelsea for a show character enough. Some able to results. I'm sure, sir. The only problem for Chelsea supporters is a branch of Romelu Lukaku goals nari kakra. I think sir is about the service. Share ball because Lukaku me game I share against Brentford no any clear cut opportunity or missing here. But beyond that, services nankasa no ena ensheda emaye. But a lot of credit to Brentford. Kaisa Chelsea European champions. It's team bia on the Chelsea bebo bia no. Eba no say at least, and of course those are Brentford side out here. Last minute 3-3 draw with Liverpool boy. First game of the season 2-0 win over Arsenal. So and of course it's also a derby, one of those London derbies.
We've got a West London derby.
Yes, a game where certainly will be very, very tight.
Yeah.
But goalkeeper Edouard Mendy and I bet justify the calls why Obi says I had a Ballon d'Or Edouard Mendy our picture him. Your teams are more goalkeepers ne save you Jean Black for Atletico Madrid, Samer Handanovic, unfortunately, SS Lazio, Elisu 3-1 to Inter Milan, very poor performance from the Nerazzurri. Manuel Neuer of Bayern, Bayern football and a Bayern game, Manuel Neuer was the difference. The good old days of Ike Casillas, Fernandes, and even to an extent, David De Gea for Manchester United, Omulusu 4-2 to Leicester, but David De Gea had an outstanding game. Into your branch, Edouard Mendy, most likely also winning the African Player of the Year, no doubt about that. Of course, there'll be competition from Mo Salah. Make you so proud. Weekend Idia, Sado Mane, Salah, Datsun, Dakar, Patson, Daka, Amate. Our African brothers made us really proud. But for Chelsea, when the sort of results are supporters, Chelsea Benya results, and what a goal from a branch in front of Benchwell. It speaks of his qualities and the sort of squad depth Chelsea Bobo Kono, Alonso Niwa, Webeya Jumano, Cesar Spliqueta Niwa, Rhys James Beyer, even when there's no Thiago Silva, when there's no Rudiger, the big boys, Malang San, and Trevor Cholobanum, Etumia Jumano, and Manchester who N'Golo Kante, generally Manchester who but in all honesty, it was a weekend for the Senegalese, and Chaman say run into the African Cup of Nations. Now Edouard Mendy, more goalkeepers for some of the positions we'll be facing in this Cup of Nations. Then we have a problem.
Yes,
because now me compare Edouard Mendy against Alisson, against Ederson, against David De Gea. Who check any ratings for even the FIFA 2022? The ratings no on Facebook what the ratings of Edouard Mendy is. Who compared to David De Gea no more. Now Edouard Mendy 83 diving, the handling 82, kicking 78. The only problem is speed of 35, positioning 81, and reflexes 84. So generally, Edouard Mendy is rated 83% over 100 for FIFA 2022. Oh, check your bit. Said David De Gea. David De Gea 84. Well, maybe.
Also, Ida said the same, and I
said, Ederson crime say 89 or so. Goalkeepers need to ratings, bro. A branch of friend Edouard Mendy, so but that guy is simply fantastic, and there are too many positives, just one negative in Lukaku, but too many positives within this Chelsea side. And Brentford for also almost typical English football, the good days of Stoke City. Yeah, Real Madrid crown on the Brentford the Babishia, and now the Barcelona, now you Bayern Munich, now the Brentford the Babishia. It wouldn't be an easy match for you because need star quality needs Manchester United. That's why consistently all the social and Jumano criticism because Frank Thomas Juma wire with this Canos, Frank Onyeku, who again Ivan Toney. All of those boys, but the sort of football bono, so spectacular. So I mean, credit to Chelsea, and let's see what happens. As far as league I am concerned, I'm dropping points against Liverpool. I'm lose to Man City. But truth be told, weekend game in my head, we said Chelsea will be able to grind results and say, well, Team Bia was a count to almost one of the favorites for the Premier League. Chelsea certainly will be included.
Well, and that's one of the things about being a champion. To win a competition like the Premier League, even tournaments for nations, for clubs, you need a good goalkeeper. The doctors of or some of the key things you need to win the AFCON. You need a very good goalkeeper. Because even on a bad day for the team, the goalkeeper should be able to save the team. And that is what Edouard Mendy, Edema, Chelsea last Saturday. And minim say Usha Adiana at a point, or yeah, the body to look aside. I mean, that bicycle kick now, Yeah. Bicycle kick now, There was another save. And even the saves kept coming. And then the Chelsea bought like an amateur side. Because Bonnie Baroma boys near the bomb. So on Baroma boys, and clearly, not to share, I exhausted all his tactics. He just couldn't stop Brentford. But it took a certain Mendy to do it.
Brentford almost a West Ham 2-0. Brentford echo away. Echo say, I think it's Wolves 2-0. We are talking about the same Brentford. I'm going to Liverpool ebo 3-3. Before so Liverpool ebo 3-3 no. No I say Arsenal 2-0.
Yeah.
Now the entire Chelsea a serious contenders and they say baby Liverpool could drop 8 points They've gone there and pick maximum points. Sanegi League
Yeah.
Me kai pass after the game. Oko me kai treat Say Benchi won a share go the match Chelsea there. But Edouard Mendy won the 3 points for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Now many a jama branch no Benchi war. Because yesterday season now Alonso Nebo. Every game be na Alonso Nebo nkwa. Chelsea supporters were making so much noise that they be yan dropping Alonso Emma Benchi Womra. Now Benchi comes into the Chelsea team. The last 3 games for club and country, chairman, was 3 goals for both club and country. So say when people are making a case for you, now you are eventually giving the opportunity. How do you justify the confidence of Sangrofuna? Now I'm making a case for you. And Benchi will justify why not Chelsea supporters were calling for him. But chairman, Enra Unim say Edouard Mendy FAC 17 shots. 17 and no the last 3 weeks thereabout. Now senior also been paid because only I don't unbelieving clean sheet. Because most clean sheet, a lack of effort from the opponent. But Mendy clean sheet in the air and on save, sir.
Yeah.
17 shots no face here. Those 17 shots, 7 of them were on target. 5 of them were very, very crucial. Now, Usha after 4, the almost starts about. I almost say expected goal ratio SG. Goals so answer catches yet me a consider. Unu se boy de sen kashe, bibia che se boy sen kashe. Amen dia save no 3. Which means that Chelsea a consider 3 goals. Senkanya Edouard Mendy says why ya ka Chelsea a consider 6 goals. Now things that chairman adia watch then say sometimes you look at the performance not for any price. Chelsea to a branch of Edouard Mendy just £22 million. After this performance is there, Senka Chelsea were at Libya, and then Gomosako Chess can be the Kahun, and that team Nasi. Now, chairman, Adamaniajan said a branch of us are very, very, very consistent. Now, last year, Obaya won the first time in the debut in the Champions League. Edouard Mendy bought 12 games in the Champions League. Out of those 12 games in the Champions League, Okipu 9 clean sheet. 9. Never see that. Any precedents. Say a goalkeeper won the debut in the Champions League. Now out of 12 games, Okipu 9 clean sheet in those 12 matches. Mendy na sadino. Now last year, the English Premier League, Okipu 16 clean sheet. So we are talking about a goalkeeper now probably unknown. By 2016, no unemployed. Now 5 years later, if not the best goalkeeper in the world now, chairman, what else can we see? Now things that Edouard Mendy one of those Africans they've gone into the Premier League. Africans there's a Chelsea fighting for the Premier League. One player very instrumental. I only hoping and praying that quite consistent. What Chelsea in the previous years, why consistent? But football the BBA to me see. Yamon Paya is over injury free. BBA to me to know na errors getting BBA into me na performance Edouard Mendy Edima Chelsea so what was say ya anymore. Chairman, say Chelsea bet me the Premier League now. Edouard Mendy an amazing asset what am Chelsea.
Well, Abrantiano, Eddie, I'm a Madrian Quadi. And this was the bicycle kick save. That was already live on Facebook. And down, I am sure it's already a Mason Mount. How old you had now? I think that he thought said the ball had already entered the net. And said the ball, Nico. I mean, we will be our game, Libya. Why do you say, oh, I didn't jagu? and it took a certain Mendy to do this. And I was quite curious. I was just looking around and say, young Shadi, and this guy is going to be in the post for Senegal when we play the AFCON. And Unim, I think the Senegal team, look at this. This is the Senegal team that played against Namibia. I think I saw her live on Facebook. Their goalkeeper is Mendy. I think their weaker side, Salou Cissé, the left fullback, about Nancy Lorraine, Division 2 in France. But look at the three other defenders. Bono Sarr for Bayern Munich, about Abdou Diallo, Paris Saint-Germain, and Kalidou Koulibaly, who plays for Napoli.
Serie A player of the month of September.
Yes.
Kalidou Koulibaly.
Shady Midfield, Ismail Assar Watford, Idris Agana Guy PSG, Check Koyate, Crystal Palace, and Debu, no Bristol City, take your baby. Then the attack of Keita Baldi and Sadio Mane. This is a team. I mean, team where I'm saying member serious job.
Yes.
If Ghana should qualify from
even for the left back, no AC Milan for Balo Tuari. General ball.
Yeah.
Weekend ball against Hellas Verona. On the ball train. I mean, back forward. Problematic.
If you have this back four, you have this goalkeeper.
Yeah.
I just say they are favorites to even win the AFCON. I mean,
to Nations Cup, sometimes you no many balance team. You an attack ni ye, but no many balance watch it.
Yeah.
But what team there? I think say all department chairman, beat every African country be or the next AFCON. Even the Idris Agana guy no Jen Finfino, any sa Kuyat no Jen Finfino no. Chairman, sa two players no quite amazing talent. Now Koulibaly in the Gina Branty, a friend of Edouard Mendy and him there.
Leicester City for Abranti Mendy. Short guy.
Or just come.
So players.
It looks like at this time, and I think one of the things other cats Emma Madrid call and say some of those big clubs in Europe almost set academies in Senegal and Mali, what their football very much. I think the last time I was doing the checks, see the land owning system. I will Ghana set to own a land. Especially for clubs who are looking at the next 100 years, they feel a bit skeptical on or to compare French for no land owning a year. Obviously, how any favor
okay.
Hanos Bibia also be a buno.
Pressure.
But it will be good to have those teams come here because about boy and teams near Google Maba because eventually Ghanaians who get a chance to play at those academies and they develop them.
Absolutely.
While you feel specifics. What is wrong with Manchester? Christian, what is wrong with Manchester United? Even with Cristiano Ronaldo, say Cristiano Ronaldo, but our very own Amate.
Of course.
Splendid display.
Of course.
Splendid.
Of course. But minim the entire say only Eddie Harry Maguire start game no. For a player on your training. Now the coach just push him straight into the game. The first two touches, chairman na echo outside. Okay, the first touch or the two throw. Leicester ebeshe omugo no on the ball on the chair. I think say Kelechi Iheanacho and a steely ball from him and only cross and so the man Branton want him the ball so to atem. Chairman, I have never seen Manchester United who defend it so terribly that Edouard Mendy no. Debia Obika. Se Manchester United betimi agi A League ni dia. Enye Branton fan Matic no ball ni bi na omo ne so mbo. Matic emre. Ball no I think say when you are looking for a defensive midfielder, so a bit of instinct and near Dinkakra. And Sir Blank any position our bono, any do yan any mrena on Timmy even and challenge for any major Bobiano. It's a major challenge for Manchester United. Now, Chairman, I don't know what question. You ever start the season, me can say be. Say United akofa Varane. Say Varane ebe can brand here. Your friend Harry Maguire who's there. Now me expect say Manchester United to improve defensively. Because last 2 seasons, Manchester conceded 36 goals. Last year, United 82nd from 36 goals conceded, Manchester conceded 44 goals. So, Amakofa Varane ba. Abe kan brand friend Harry Maguire ho. You expect say Varane experience or their bano, obetimi aboa, Emma goals or United conceding last season, no, esu betimi ate. But chama hwade teams na Manchester enomo pre for Premier League no. They were conceding goals pa Manchester. So far we Premier League na Chelsea are conceding 3 goals. Liverpool are conceding 3. Man City are conceding 3. Even Brighton are conceding 5. After 8 games in the Premier League, Manchester are conceding 10.
After 8 games,
they have conceded 10. Now, all the Turkey teams now on no every Premier League no one. This is simply not acceptable. Now, they have many say, and they saw Premier League now. I think Manchester to be in Sia. United in Siena Otosuno. You have to look at teams that United in a bar Otosun Siano. Chairman, Manchester abo Everton. Manchester United abo Aston Villa. Manchester abo West Ham. Manchester abo Newcastle. Manchester abo Wolves. Omabo Southampton. Abo Leeds and then Leicester City. Teams in United no mabono. Apart from Everton or Otosun Wachino, none of them are in the top 10. Now the money who the Manchester United they say weeks na etwaso na eba no afina the bigger tougher text no enso ba omo team dia o team dia United abo no against Everton on the ball I think say 1-1 Old Trafford afina the bigger text eba. Now having played these teams na say United behind Chelsea way behind Manchester United way behind Liverpool there. Let's just begin to imagine. So United bobo afi bobo Atlanta. Owi abo Liverpool. Wabo Tottenham. No asa abo Atlanta biem. Owi abo City. Wabo Watford. Wabo Villarreal. No abo Chelsea. No abo Arsenal. The next 10 games that was by Manchester United no. Chairman a 2-2 scary for Manchester United. Now, the Hamika say when you are watching Manchester United, you don't see the plan. What is their plan? Manchester entimi for pressure into the opponent regardless of the opposition. Say Dimbiono. You don't see United say team the pressure to the opponent so. Chairman, anytime be United bet me win biano. Most often it is based on individual brilliance. Player Bianca say individual brilliance be United team that the maximum 3 points no. As a collective unit, Chairman, you don't see them say United get as a collective unit. Now check United for last 3 games. As 3 games say United abono. They have just one point to pay. They haven't said teams United no mabono. And they have you the last 3 games about a home game against Everton. Olusu home to Aston Villa. And then was a Lusu a game to Leicester City. Before said Leicester, Manchester United, no chairman. Don't forget say Leicester themselves were not doing too well.
No
winning game. So United lost to a Leicester City team not on yadie and a Leicester show by 4-2 no. They are not defending so well, they are not creating chances, they are not dominating games, and when say United for the press Accra after the opposition so you don't see United doing that. Now my who am for say argument me no na sadi I must say Emma Olimre. The entire Emma Olimre ni say I'm going to only compare Papa friend with Jurgen Klopp. Say Jurgen Klopp in the first 104 Premier League games, you know. Jurgen Klopp in 196 points. Only about 104 Premier League games. Out of that 104 Premier League games, you know, only 194 points, which means that we're just 2 points below points Klopp in. But chairman, tell my Jurgen Klopp in 196 points from the first 104 games, you know. The year afterwards, you know, chairman, let's begin to ask ourselves, say, can Manchester United do the same? Jurgen Klopp about 104 Premier League games now. We now 196 points, you know. The next 123 Premier League games at twice, you know. Chairman, we now 283 points. Now, so they compare the first 104 Premier League games now. Now the points per game are 1.88. Now the next 283, the next 123 Premier League games now, or are put from 1.88 points per game to 2.30 per game. Now the echo, are we asking ourselves, say, can Manchester United also up the same game one? Points or Mutimia Master at this point, you know. The next 20-30 Premier League games, you know, can they match Jurgen Klopp? Now, so Manchester United game na chairman. Since Ronaldo buy no, on first game na excitement was through. The euphoria, everything was on top. United as a Newcastle by 4-1. We say Newcastle by 4-1. United lose to Young Boys. United as a West Ham. We say West Ham win in the league. Just 4 days later, I think 3 days later, now West Ham about Old Trafford, about United the free moon. I think that the EFL Cup. United next game at home they lost to Aston Villa. United had to struggle to beat even Villarreal. United were held by Everton or Old Trafford. Now they lost to Leicester City. Now, so United for a make case for Olia. I don't can say chairman or unbeaten away record. 29 games unbeaten and abana we. So now United team in show fie. But kwa way now where United echo 29 games are no be team Manchester United are. Sa dia na only Eddie Tun hono and Leicester at the moment abana we. But you look at Manchester United team no. Now when we say do they have enough talent? Chairman, the question is big yes. Because we are talking about United team one, a whole look show.
Or Ronaldo Grad,
or Popoba, or Mason Greenwood, or Harry Maguire, or Varane, or Ronaldo, or Bruno Fernandes, or Jadon Sancho. These are players are any manager be a cross team here. That manager should be able to do something now. We better remember result for Manchester United. Now you play against these teams. That's a nay. Manchester City about bigger games. Chelsea about tougher bigger games. But after such Chelsea any Man City about tougher bigger games, you know, they are ahead of Manchester United there. Chairman, the future is very, very, very scary. So when games say United bono, any results at United against relatively smaller clubs are so far back up in the top 10 there. Chairman, teams now can ban United no. The future doesn't look promising for Manchester.
Well, Manchester United fans, it looks like and after some comments on social media after the game, Ebi went to the level of even insulting Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ebi so attacking the Manchester United legends. Punditry or Sky Sports beating here. You say it looks like because he's one of their own. Kanasem and Sana. I say the Manchester United, but now let's look at this. Mo Salah. Go Facebook Live, everyone TV. Now, Mo Salah, this guy is amazing. Amazing guy. Oh, goal no, City no. This one is even better.
Absolutely.
About 4 defenders. And look at the angle, baby.
Yeah.
But you're doing about Branch and that's what for me. You're training the last one.
Yeah.
Now, when you say it's a hard angle here, but look at how he went through the defense.
Yeah.
3 defense. Boy, say a trap picture when you guys are going to say,
aye.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. What for more?
Yeah.
And they are amazing. And who assist the pass to Sadio Mane,
simply amazing, Chairman.
And also Harry.
Chairman,
look at him. Yeah. Why he's standing?
Yeah.
The technique of the ball, no one will share.
Yeah. Chairman was a football nankasa rivalries wom Ronaldo Messi. Na insemno ko so wine nimbo Ronaldo Messi but we mono omo rivalry na a company back mu. And obi pushing in to the limit. So say Sadio Mane is winning 100 goals in the Premier League. Salah some days back. But the difference between Mane and Salah is Salah they are 100 goals now. Asha Broso no, and move 14 year penalties. Sadio Mane then their penalties behind him. And until that now no pay a big bremati and him and I knew anma. You know more big brema no mati and him papa ye or Premier League him. No cranny say Salah there said the £500,000 contract extension or preno. I was saying penny for the man because I think he's just missed about 7 games in more than 4 years for Liverpool. So consistent. Oh yeah. Who said the difference between Sadio Mane and if Salah? They say Salah no. Oh yeah. Direct or the body piao. New match biana. Sadio Mane who so. Ebi ona who say Nadia Mane miss chances, but onya baku bi obeshe. Into that Mane answer no Salah will score. And that Salah answer Mane will score. And these guys are pushing, you know, the limit to and I'm push one to certain limits. It can just be good for team my friend Liverpool. But yes, who celebrate Salah, no celebrate Firmino so because on also no front train no watch the papa ye. Now so no the ball no be coffee after a hat trick no so no dear back when was yama yeni edge papa ye. And no check Premier League ni more team one. A branch friend Salah enche go entia omono ye Burnley washe AC Milan washe Porto washe Chelsea washe Man City. He's scoring in the big games and he scored 10 out of 10 in all competitions this season. And I'm said this week dear we are seeing for them nipo upon our team no a branch friend Mo Salah oma we contract extensions now Van Dijk nyane dear Fabinho nyane dear Obiano nyane dear but I'm said Salah no press Sanya Jack Grealish, no man, Calvin De Bruyne, and if Bruno Fernandes, no man, Giska or Man United, and Man City, near Juma or no, and he's been consistent. Salah Bema at least 20 goals a season, and someone front train it was say especially I'm excited for Firmino because Diogo Jota now quite a competition kakreba the confidence in the form and all of that. But Osho bit James Milner, Osho of course Van Dijk is always fantastic, you know. But of course this is a Watford sider. Claudio Ranieri were Jumaya no Ukraine team way dear sir Claudio Ranieri betumi aye bibi sonko no ebedin kakra but ni nyina mu no the first game of the season you know the next twice against Everton but only Liverpool a share this material moment there you know say you are in big trouble and these guys level some of the African football our Premier League you know a kind of the good old days of Asian Drogba Yaya Toure because week in week out it's either Sadio Mane or Mo Salah and maybe in the next 2-3 years Fatau Ishaku Subako Akokamo na Liverpool team no to me now so it was and you see say in that discussion no say ni nyina no ye the Cup of Nations kai say Mo Salah and a captain of the Pharaohs of Egypt.
Yes.
Maybe me person be kai captain asem maybe obo the ball but maybe Egypt for captain bobo no and then the modern no yenso yenfa hwe de no ne say $25 million a person de kwaji kuruwa no empempenso a ebinum kra no giro mo na so de omo ye no say Salah and a captain of Egypt na omuni team bi ba be hia na Salah di kan pie na yenso ye de ni free kata pia e be team obe wini so we have a big problem on our hands as far as you know European football, its relationship with the African Cup of Nations, and your preparation for the World Cup and all of that. Weekend we have a lot of lessons.
Well, this one on Salah deal.
Yeah, Mo Salah.
Saturday night can say no here just one goal pay. No need to do Druba abe the highest African scorers in the Premier League. And then so be say yenka Africa near about Premier League na. What ye dimpa? Most people ebekwa Didier Drogba me no mo ya adwen even now Mo Salah ase any Drogba atali no I'll still go for Didier Drogba because Drogba winning more Premier League titles but for a player and they can say the highest African scorer in the Premier League no when Drogba is on time the mama ni jeni say Drogba retire ontimi shebi nka ho biem so it's just a matter of time. See, I become the highest African scorer in the Premier League. I be a branch friend Mo Salah. Now, me the picture be a Managerial. Chairman, season when na Liverpool about 10 games. Only one game pen when she go. One. Only one. Dia Kenya or she go. Say, I remember picture now already. It gives you the number of games Liverpool abo. And in the number of goals I was in every single game. Any bakupa want to me Chairman ye. Norwich a goal and 2 assists.
Yeah, just like Obi said, only Burnley don't she go. And one thing I love about this guy is his humility. And Okasa after games, this is a very humble guy, and he's always willing to do more. So say the man way when say aside the goals, the assists, how they count. Only say Egypt last game against Libya. He didn't score. I'm ready to share 3-0. Only 2 assists.
Of course.
I know the man are more dangerous. No? And look at games he scored, teams he scored against. Was against City, against Porto. You know, Brentford, one of the most difficult teams to win against in the Premier League this season. as I said, Brentford, they have to take you over like the Stoke.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm in answer red and white, so I mean, more like the Stoke. Oh, amazing to score.
Salah twice to say, Liverpool legends here, Kenny Dalglish and Steven Gerrard. Liverpool legends here, Liverpool legends here,
now, John Barnes, Liverpool.
Oh, so we said Kenny Dalglish there. Only Steven Gerrard. John Barnes,
Ian Rush.
Okay, but
and how can you recent?
Yes, no, sir. Off head, which Liverpool legend comes to mind? Off head. Kenny Dalglish, Steven Gerrard. I don't know whether
maybe because of
Rush, and John Barnes. Fine players. I mean, of course they can be there, but off head I think it's Kenny Dalglish and Steven Gerrard. So Mo Salah twaso 1 year or two. And it will be exciting to have an African as the most important player in Liverpool's football history.
And the thing is that they won the Champions League with Liverpool.
Absolutely, he's won the league.
Yes,
and I want no Gerrard.
That makes them. About Champions League fine about
the money they say any can say Obi can consistency 3 years ago. About an average of 21 goals a season.
I'm sorry, I'm Liverpool funny, but Robbie Fowler.
Michael Owen.
An average of 21 goals a season. Chairman, maybe so. Premier League era no. Player by and I said the most goals in a single season. Now Luis Suarez 31 goals. There is no player in the Premier League also more than 31 goals in a single season. Now, you can say Abrante Fed Mohamed Salah 2017-2018 season was 32 goals. Tonight, I can say, you can't play. I said the most goals in a single season. Mo Salah was 32 goals. Now, maybe I'm new Obisaya doing more than 100%. And they say, Chairman, check Liverpool for 4-3. Now, we combine goals at 4-3 in Ashe. And then Mo Salah has 104. Firmino has 70 Premier League goals. In fact, Mo Salah has 104 goals. No. Wama 38 assists. Firmino has 70 goals. Wama 43 assists. Sadio Mane has 100 Premier League goals. Equal 36 assists. Even if Firmino amo, not Diego Jota neba, Chairman or 28 Premier League goals. Now check something. When you combine Liverpool for 4-3, no, total goals are any total assists, Chairman, a 274 Premier League goals from the three players. Assists between them, no, a 117. Now, the Amat League, no one shot. Liverpool bet me a Genesis Chairman. For compare Man City for 4-3, no. Liverpool, any Man City, Airbo Premier League, 2-2, no. Check Man City for 4-3, no. Players at Man City, a parade in their 4-3, no. Now, Gabriel Jesus, 52 Premier League goals. Phil Foden, 16 Premier League goals. Jack Grealish, 16 Premier League goals. Oka Man City 4-3 now. I'm going to go against Liverpool. Total goals, 84. It is even less than Abrante Fed Mo Salah goals was Liverpool. Now it explains the entire and it's almost the Man City baller. Man City will have to work so hard to score. But because of Liverpool front three in Intino, even when they don't play well, when they are even outplayed, Liverpool always have the men to score goals. Now things says I have three players now, only the attack, Chairman say Liverpool Major League now, not just because of the defense, not just because they have a very good goalkeeper. Because our front three, Chairman, you can even outplay them, but you cannot score them. And a goal or two come from that, so three players, And now Liverpool, so yeah, I think they are man for more rotation in this season. Say, ultimate drop air trend. Nambi Nabo, even game of Firmino Amano, they have Nabi Keita, any Chairman, no more ball. Ultimate drop Firmino, not Diego Jota, ball. Sometimes you can offer say Ibrahim Komet a Konate in Bayantino. Van Dijk to me transing. Na Konate and Sobo. To the two Liverpool last season now, players they play a moment to me and league, This time, even when they have player when injured now, they have enough backup. Magic league, Now things say so far the team when you go pass Magic league, So far they me both teams two, Chelsea and Liverpool.
Chelsea and Liverpool. Well, but talking about some of these things, and La Liga, so we had an interesting. Barcelona found a way to win again, and they were inspired by that young star Ansu Fati. And but talking about a weekend for African players, It was great for our Ghanaian players too. Meaning so we had that goal from Kamaldeen Sulemana. Yes. Memoir. The angle because of copyright issues. So you see dribble and maybe Andy Bottom have still pictures now. And they quite I think it's very interesting. Abrantiano. But Andy, Kakrabi, Amanone, Yanko Ham.
Chairman, where the Kakrabi?
Mom says Sergio Rigolion, Eric Dyer. I'm a quick response.
Yeah.
To fun now collapse.
Yeah.
I'm saying also a bomber basso.
Yeah.
They did pretty well.
Doctor now also Eco CV. Also Doctor Baku stands Dima. Also her game nibi. In incident about say Jaraba Miara also the
okay.
On Facebook.
Incident yes, Chemusa the bill be a one game nibi betiase.
Chairman, Ninja Koba, on the Newcastle, Omun Enrano, and Omun new ownerships no.
Owners, no.
Owners, I say, Ombe team no. In terms of fun, be a person part of.
Yeah, no, the student was.
Tinipa Hobe Brebe on the Kobasa house why ye because it's a Newcastle for Cromo dress Nasa. Over Newcastle supporters now, it's almost stadium. As I remember Newcastle supporters no. Say so almost dress Nasa. Say dear. We are Newcastle supporter. Oh, Chairman, any. Say we are Newcastle fan.
So I'm Saudi Arabia check for them.
They said yeah. We Newcastle just because all day. We say if you go to Nadi when you boom, come on. Say Newcastle there.
And go for we power to say when you be na kim you there no there Uncle Chadi.
It is a Nigeria omu no ene nipa no on say Nigeria doors. Wow, ena ye no. I see say na just say baako di amfefe on say Eric Dyer na say Christiansen and na no Gina Park so sa onu su buhwe ye no Christian Eriksen ubuhwe ye nti we de no ko ba sa no na me doctor no oba ye no ohwe reception o de ma doctor no after so Xavier Branton na a super chairman ora who say supporters no na doctor na nkasa ora na onu kra na ajo ne fan no onu ne nyina na efro ba top asa no mo de fan no Eco Hospital na inya no ha teacher man any to mo ball mo say doctor nini
wow
nini na fan ne jani nche no aha
o saving
the way no
wow Ghana
saving no park na so
stance nim
no or revival
yes saving no we are just available at that time
wow
fabricator is be ho
yes be ho ba there dey na
how many Ghanaian centers na be kwa benya bi chairman
na mama jari image bi CI Sergio Regalo mo dey na oka no na after the game ye post to be ne caption no ama dodo na abona baso under sa ni post no ye no also football is not the most important thing get well soon o sa post na to say ono so oni Eric Dyer boy pa because ono na kaka referee say BBC or referee stop game na so mutim teacher ni post ni and then the caption no.
Yes, I think football is the most important. Life is.
Yeah.
It's life. Life is more important than anything. Anything. And until now, I can hear so
Owade.
Never for about Oka no mess and I'm with the most pensum can
never ba kumienu bi na e Italy na do Italy ni France na so kai team na from Clermont for no o ma balance ye o mo chi Lille e bo mo 1-0 e ofie na ze de kwaku frempon de asembeba o mo dressing room ho no o da ye bie no ase ne tie kakra o mo dressing room
o mo kwaku frempon de asembeba
se Ghanaian player ba ko o
hi
na se do mo see tu no mo rap e
jare mi pe audio no Clem France for
ai
o mo bo black sheriff nyom Wow. Massive. Yeah, we Black Sheriff huge endorsement too. Sir, and then French League outside, over dressing room, normal ballroom. Ghana in themselves was that trouble. Because there's so many here to view. Anyway, that's an interesting one.
So also na Obi ka say African brothers na Europe no. Aye adwuma pa. Na ukọ Napoli stadium wa man. Also Victor Osimhen.
Sharp guy.
Victor na almost stadium announcer no. I already drop his video no so near Victor Osimhen. Also for Nigeria AFCON. Na o de nyabotana ho stadium announcer no. O boni din na o boni din no. Oche obi a oya rap.
Player number 25 is coming out for player number 15. Now, we come to because I'm saying the fourth referee has added 3 minutes. There's not so many and no more yard. Also, you did go free from me and say, we'll pet that will African child. Now they are sending some. Victors. Oh, go back here some poker. Okay, Andy. But come on, this Suleiman video no. What we do is say after the show, you have to your platforms in your social media platforms. No, the time is a goal. Sadly, we cannot show the video because copyright issues, and that's how the entire stream will be taken down. We ain't take it down to prove any point. Oh.
Mauro Icardi. On say PSG since Saturday mu training na onkobi. Na yere no any agent no.
Zo na jai.
Ai na enra Mauro Icardi ko posti ade. O posti lady no on in a picture. Ado do na say unu per reconciliation. But an pay wonder na ran so be posti ade bi the caption up na. Baba we Mauro Icardi post no posti na nra alajo. Oh, we ni posti no. E na no pay ya wonder na Edouard wanda na edie no wo posting in sase ninsa na wo posting no ono se ono person ninsa no sharing bia
okay so we ni sharing
no e Mario card bom ni posting
ni posting na oba
na be posting we ano pay
say we free single and free ti wa oni abiri a pay bia to fa ho no Maxi Lopez or Jeffrey Maxi Lopez in some no nim say easy wow teammate I say my on anybody you someone do this so I did you know
na mama Jordan Pickford sa na ono so no ne bottle na ne water bottle no de ko no ono so omo di notes go home man pa weekend we omo game no against West Ham no omo bottle of the man to hear bottle no wa se penalty bar players are likely so many
Magnoble there no Mikel Antonio Declan Rice
omo are likely
it's how much be omo buffer it will hear Magnoble one penalty through the middle and the aka nyina no e down of the left anyway so Mikel Antonio so the same side and Declan Rice but for right otewa na coach bi ogana aka just a lottery penalty dey lotto luck coach you because we are born and the lack people prepare for it. It's a goalkeeper way your man on notes it means that the goalkeeper's trainer or whoever say video analyst or say tactical whatever why you man say while the game is ongoing no penalty bar not declared the jinawa goalkeeper na jinyan say or dive to the right fine over left side no problem but right no go full je forward the option on adwuma ni pebi ye there guy na bia and ye bia to say o kan mo say lack penalty ye there lack German team the Basel ni sharp and Zabe in every move. Who's a Germany for penalty? Nansanya you who guy or Dr. say Haaland. You will say Obobo no Bobadium target no. And not Thomas Jack also uncle German no news in short war. Or see a chance of opposite that turn of the Yawan is a bofa. The Adabia Asher is a boom. It is short no crown. It should be I say directional. That's how it is. Okay, Andy, first year. Jose Mourinho, so of course, on the drama the other day, you will find home. Yes, Managerial game, you know. Or since the Juventus up, I'm on can some of catch on more. Tanner, no one come here as in auntie. I say Tanner, no fracas, we see, you know. Then Yassen, because Juventus won that game by 1 goal to 0 through a penalty. Mourinho, early today, but also Casa. The Mourinho, the other. Kazaka Krabikum, and a whole and but they say, yeah, boy, I'm ranting about so. It looks like the Ghanaian players are scoring. Benjamin Tete also scored. And Kamaldeen Suleiman, game no say, Ren, I go say Mets, come in so many to me, Antino. He scored the second goal. Sorry, masterpiece. So already they was picky about BT defender, no. Anyhow, see where it's our goals or to us, you. I bought by an associate now. Maybe I be. Ama obian so ahwe sa goal no now yamra hearts of folk yamra Santiago go